Istongo Seminology. Jeremy Foltz, Chaho Jifkados, Mojanita Hadamnita Hidlojin Popala. And I believe we're on the air. I believe we are. All right. I don't hear my... There we go. I hear myself now. Today, we're going to take you through, in the next 30 minutes, some of the announcements for the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma. And alongside of me today, ladies and gentlemen, don't call it a comeback, Mr. Delaney Pinnock, ladies and gentlemen.
It's Jay. You made it back.
Nakstowitska, Delaney.
Sajafatskis. Chachafiknidos.
Anio.
Medegos.
So, it's been a minute since you've been in this seat.
Yeah, I've been just learning from y'all and taking notes and seeing how it's done.
You was on 2-week probation, had to come in on the job training some more.
Yeah, you can always, learn something. So, someone new.
Yep, I always learn stuff new as well. You get your computer working yet?
Eddie Mongo.
Oh, no. All right, well, I'll just carry the show myself then today. No. So, let's see, today is April 23rd. And there's a lot of things going on the Seminole Nation Reservation, and when Delaney gets his computer connected to the Wi-Fi here at the station, then I'm sure he'll join us. But we'll just kind of go through everything because there are some announcements that we need to get to, and no guests today, so it's just going to be me and Delaney bantering back and forth. I know you want to hear that energizing banter, from us, and so we'll... That's what the notes say anyway. Energizing, quick banter about your weekends. So, but other than that, this weekend's going to be April 28th. That means that some of the churches in the area will be having their 4th and 8th Sunday church meetings. And those churches are Ardacy, Beaver, BMO, Bird Creek, Buckeye Creek, Community IBC, Deep Fork Columbia, Faith Baptist there in Dustin, Hickory Ground, Little Casita, Miccosukee, Miller Creek number 2, Montezuma Ofushki, Pecan Grove, Sand Creek Eufaula, Tomajesi, and Wetumpka, and Rock Spring. And so those will be your churches having church meetings, and a lot of times churches do visit each other during that time. And so if you're planning on making your way to one of these churches, feel free to call someone that goes to the church and make sure they're having their church meetings. And those are usually good times because people come and they'll have their Sunday morning, and then they'll have lunch, and then that afternoon they'll have their afternoon services. And so it's a good time and a good time of fellowship as well. But other than that, also just a heads up, I know if you're like me, these dates kind of run together. We're used to Easter kind of being around this time, but you need to keep in mind that Mother's Day is coming up in May. It's coming up quick, May 12th of this year. And so if you're like me and always forget these holidays, that's something that I think probably I'm just going to throw it out there for all you guys that forget like I do. But again, May 12th is going to be Mother's Day, and so that's going to be right around the corner. So Delaney, you back?
I made it back.
All right, good
made
deal.
It happen.
Did you get internet?
Got internet.
Nice. And so before we get into the announcements, every week we talk about the ones who have started their journey, and there's a lot of families that are missing loved ones today, and we want to remember those families and members of the community in your thoughts and also in your prayers. And so at this time, let's pause for a moment of silence. All right, Mado. All right, so getting into the government news coming from the General Council, the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma, Miccosukee Mission Council House. There's going to be a special call meeting April 25th. That's going to be on Thursday at 7 p.m. at the Miccosukee Mission Council House. There's a special call meeting at 7 p.m. The agenda is out on the nation's webpage, which is www.sno-nsn.gov, and you can go there to see the minute or the agenda online, as well as the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma Facebook page. You'll be able to view those agenda. There's 2 pages there, and if we have a little bit of time as we go through the show, we might go through those, but we'll see depending on how much time we have left. And usually, since there's a band meeting on Thursday, that means that there's a general council meeting on Thursday, special call meeting. That means bands have meetings scheduled as well. And the Ocheezy Band will be meeting on Tuesday, which is today at 6:30 p.m. in the North Community Center. You can email ocheezyband.seminole@gmail.com for the virtual link if you are able to attend in person. And at this point, that's the only band meeting that we have that hasn't taken place yet in our scheduling. So if there are any more out there, just pay attention to the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma Facebook page, and we'll be good to go. And then if you are frequently visiting the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma Facebook page, you'll see a post from this morning that talked about the Seminole Nation website. If you check out the news and events tab, or if you click on the post from the letter of the MMIP of Central Oklahoma chapter, the Missing and Murdered Indigenous People of Central Oklahoma chapter, regarding funding resources such as fundraisers, donations, charitable contributions, and sponsorships. And a quote from them: "This is our purpose, not only to bring awareness to our MMIP crisis, but to help our MMIP families and victims become a part of their tribal communities and become one with their culture and identity." And so there's more information regarding the MMIP of the Central Oklahoma chapter right there on the Seminole Nation Facebook page, as well as the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma website.
All right.
So.
From ASAP, Alcohol, Substance, and Abuse Program, they have an event taking place on the 25th and 29th, which is a gateway to prevention and recovery rural community opioid response program. They're sponsoring a DEA National Take Back Day in Seminole and Wewoka, which is on the 25th and 29th of this month. At these 2 sites, they will take unused medications and have them destroyed by local police. Seminole Nation and ASAP will also promote their program to the community.
Yeah, and that's a good program, because a lot of times when you go to the clinic, you get more medication than what you need, or if you if the doctor takes you off medication and switches you or to a different med, you might have a whole prescription of one that you just filled. And so it's good to be able to get those taken back, because you don't want them to fall into the wrong hands. You don't want your kids to find it, anything like that. So always good to take those unused medications back to an event like the DEA National Take Back event there at the city of Wewoka. And then also the Boys and Girls Club of the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma. Summer camp registration is now open. You can register online at bgsnok.com. Again, that's B as in boy, G as in girl, csnok.com. Registration fees is $80 a month, and this is for ages 8 through 18. And this says a great future starts here, and I agree. If you have any questions, contact 405-746-2817.
All right, from CHR and Diabetes, they're still hosting chair aerobics and Tai Chi on Tuesdays and Thursdays. 10 a.m., New Life Church in Milwaukee, Oklahoma. For more info, you can contact Chafikni Wellness Center, Jerome Harrison, 405-584-7923, or Kyla Harjo.
Yep, and then also the Seminole Nation Diabetes Program is presenting Star Wars, the 5K and 1 mile fun run on May the 4th. It says, May the 4th be with you, Delaney.
It's a good one.
And the location is the Miccosukee Mission, the beautiful Miccosukee Mission grounds. Registration starts at 6:30 a.m. on May the 4th. The 1 mile starts at 8 and the 5K around 8:15, but registration again is 6:30 or starts at 6:30. For details, you can call 405-584-7941, or you can register at runsignup.com/May the 4th be with you. And 4th is the number 4, TH. May the 4th be with you. If you'd like to see the flyer, you can find it on the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma Facebook page.
You going to go do that or what?
It depends what I'm doing May the 4th, because May the 5th, Cinco de Mayo. So that would be a good lead up, right?
Yep.
Yep.
All right, they're still hosting Power Hour. That's the last day would be Thursday, 25th. That's from 6 to 7 p.m. at the Miccosukee Mission Gym. So
I've been seeing a lot of posts and pictures from that. They're gaining some traction with Power Hour.
Pretty intense workouts.
Yeah.
Pretty good ones.
Yeah, I see the battle ropes out there and people planking.
Yeah, those are. Stay away from those.
Man,
they're tough.
They are tough. But I seen some people out there putting in some work though. Keep at it. Keep doing good. Keep motivating us to keep going in it.
Yep.
And then the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma Communications is putting out an announcement saying if you're proud of your graduating Seminole tribal member, the Choga the Lummi, is looking to recognize their accomplishments in the May issue. And so please send their photo with their name, the Seminole band that they're a member of, if it's known, and the name of their school. Feel free to include a short message. The deadline to make the May issue will be May 1st, Wednesday, May 1st of 2024. To submit, please send an email to seminolemedia@gmail.com with graduation in the subject line. Your shout-outs can include many people in many things like high school, college, junior high, elementary, trade school, cosmetology school, veterinarian school, anything that people are graduating from this time of year. Send it over, because it'll be good to get that recognition for them.
And also, communications are still looking for stories for Choga de Lummi. So it's another place to give someone a shout out or any accomplishments. So you can email those stories to seminolemedia@gmail.com for consideration in the next community spotlight. There's some good stories being told there.
There are, and I think they're working on one today that will be in the next spotlight. So
can you give that away?
No, I'm not going to give it away.
All right.
Because you never know, things might change during the story,
Yeah, that's true.
But I know they're working on it, so that's a good thing. They're working on it, right? And then cooking demonstrations. If you're like me, any kind of free food is good food, and so cooking demonstrations Thursday, May the 2nd. At Food Distribution Program Kitchen at 1 p.m. It says, join us. We'll make a recipe for you to taste and lead some basic stretching activities. The food they're going to be cooking over at the Distribution Kitchen, hominy salad. That's going to be, again, May 2nd at 1 p.m. And then on Tuesday, May 23rd at 6 p.m. So this one will be in the evening. At the Food Distribution Program Kitchen, they're making tomato and bean quesadillas with watermelon salsa. And again, just a reminder, all of these foods that the program puts on over there, all the cooking demonstrations can be made with the food from the commodity store. And so if you think tomato and bean quesadillas is just too fancy, you can make it with the commodity food that you get from the store. And so that's all the food that they make there and that they demo. It can all be obtained from that. And so watermelon salsa, Delaney.
First time back.
You ever had that? You've been gone for so long. I was like, Delana.
I've never had that. I might have to make my way out there.
All right, Delana, you want to go to the next one?
Stowari.
Jindomi.
Let's give out Honor Guard shout out. They're still looking for members with honorable discharge to help them out. If you know anyone or yourself, give Rex Haley a call at 405-220-5342.
Good deal. And then the Housing Authority of the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma is hiring. Man, did you hear? Well, that came like deep into the gut.
It's
important. That aspirated H, isn't it?
Important.
They're hiring rental coordinator, housing service specialist, and then also account tech 1. The Housing Authority is also the management can be seen by appointments only due to COVID cases and flu cases, and they are taking necessary precautions to keep their staff safe. So if you want to inquire about the Housing Authority positions, or if you need to be or need to have an appointment made, giving them a phone call, 405-257-6604. Also, the next category is language.
What do we want to say about that?
We got a bunch to say about that, don't we? We got a few things going on over in the language department. The first thing is our Seminole Nation Elder audio recordings. The language program wants to invite our elders that speak the language to come and record stories, songs, family history, tribal history, speeches, etc. in the language, in the Muskogee language. And so this is a service for our community and for our future generations, and we want to be sure to save that for future learning opportunities. And also, if your loved one comes or if the elders come and record something with us, we'll be sure to give them a file or a CD of their recording, so that way they can take it home and save it with them, with their family, or whatever they want to do with that. But make sure you spread the word, even if it's songs or, again, stories, just anything in a language that we're looking to preserve audio-wise. We want to be able to do that. And if you're unable to make it to our office, let us know. We can probably work something out and make it to a home, or try to set up something close to the location of where maybe the elder might be coming from. So we want to just make that and put that out there. So you can call us if you'd like to schedule a time, 405-562-5567. Again, that's 405-562-5567, or email us at language@sno-nsn.gov. And then the next thing on the agenda for the language program is we are happy to announce our full-time adult immersion program. We're looking for 2 to 3 adults that's 18 and older that have a passion in learning and using the Muskogee language. This program will help us plan for more classes in the future, and our goal is to have more classes in the future. But at this time, this first class will be a 3-year commitment, Delaney. 3 years, Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, with hopes that when people get done with this class, they'll be able to take what they learn and then go teach or work with us. Hopefully we can find something with them in the language. If we duplicate and make some speakers, that will be the goal for us. And we want to do the best we can to change and preserve our language. And so with that said, our applications are open. You can fill out an application online if you go to the nation's website, sno-nsn.gov, scroll down to the language tab. We used to be up there with tribal services and culture, but now you got to keep going past that. And down on the webpage, there's some of the more frequently visited pages have like their own tab out there on the front page, and we're one of them. And so it just says language. And if you click on that, go look for the tab that says Adult Immersion Program. Click there. You'll be able to read some information on the program, and then at the bottom of the page it says apply here or click to apply, and you can click that page to apply. But with all that said, we want to put a call out to our speakers. We're still we want to have in this class, we want our students to be able to listen to some fluent speakers speak and learn from. And Delaney, you'll be teaching the class, but having just the extra resource and having fluent speakers in the class is going to help, right?
Oh, it's very important to have a first language speaker there helping us.
And that's going to be, even if, we're looking for a few different speakers, so that way we're just not working one, 40 hours a week for 3 years. We want to make sure that the students have people they can listen to, and, it's important to be able to develop their ear too. And so if we have different people that can come out and speak the language with them, I think it'll be great, because then they can tune their ear to a little bit differently. So if someone's saying something one way, or someone asks a question, the same question, just a different way, they'll kind of start understanding what those words mean as well. But if you're a speaker and you would like to help us out, even if you can only help out like one day a week, or maybe just a couple times a month, give us a call. And also, I know I keep saying, and also we're doing this, and we are, because we're busy and we're having a lot of events. But soon, all you speakers out there, just keep your ears perked open, because we're going to have an event for our speakers. So if you do want to get more information about these classes that if you want to help out with, we're going to have a speakers event, and hopefully have some Homeda out there, and you can come and see what the class might look like, see if you might be interested in helping out, or if you just want to come congregate with other speakers. We're going to make that happen maybe a few times during the year. And so just kind of keep your ears open, because we'll be sending out some flyers and also announce that on the radio too.
That sounds good.
But if you're interested right now, give us a call anyway, 405-562-5567.
From the Princess Committee, on April 16th, the historic evening, as over 20 former Seminole princesses graced the stage once more to join the current Seminole royalty in a ceremony for their soon-to-be retired crowns. Over 20 years ago, artist Kenneth Johnson designed the crowns for the princesses to wear now. In the upcoming ceremony, Mr. Johnson will be presenting Miss Seminole Nation Genesis Tallahassee, Junior Miss Seminole Nation Olivia Wapskinny, and Little Miss Seminole Nation Taya Jones with their new crowns that they will be using for the rest of their 2023-2024 reign.
And I had the opportunity to MC that event, and it was even a historical event, because you had so many former princesses there. It was a great event just to see some of the ones that served in the past and see them come together. And I think it'd be good to keep seeing that happening. So
form some strong bonds there.
It was once you're royalty like that, they call it a sisterhood.
Yeah, that's it.
The Seminole Nation Princess Pageant applications are also available now. You can contact the Seminole Nation Princess Committee Chairperson Alyssa Kilo at 405-339-7274, or visit the complex front desk for an application. And so that means Nation Days is probably coming up.
It's around the corner.
Yeah, September, third weekend in September. All right, and then the Older American program located at the Miccosukee Mission Center is open and serving meals Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. Also, Friday morning, I almost thought this said buffet. It says Friday morning breakfast, but man, I must be hungry because I saw Friday morning buffet.
We'll be out there.
New director Jalen Jones. If that might be my first suggestion. Make Friday a buffet. No. But Friday morning breakfast, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Also, individuals 54 and under can purchase meal trays for $7 cash only. The best meal you can buy for $7 right there at the Miccosukee Mission. And today they're having red beans, rice with fried meat. Ooh, Stajadis know what that is right there, boy. And then tomorrow, spaghetti. Thursday, ham and cheese sandwiches. And then Fridays, that breakfast. And so there'll be a good one. But then also, like we mentioned, Jalen Jones is the new director for the OAP program. And his first lunching is going to be Mother's Day lunch on Friday the 10th from 10 to 3. Seniors 55 and up may also bring one guest. Any questions, contact the new OAP director, Jalen Jones, at 405-233-4441. So again, Friday, May the 10th, Mother's Day luncheon.
What are we jumping to here?
Turo.
Tribal Employment Rights Office is looking to certify any and all Native artists. We currently have multiple programs within the nation looking for artists. Please fill out the application provided. That's on the website there. That's contact Megan Beaver at 405-584-8076.
And the Veterans Resource and Job Fair Thursday, May 9th from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Meet with veterans advocate and representatives who can provide the latest information on housing, employment, VA benefits, legal, and more. That will happen again May the 9th at the Seminole Veterans Service Office at 35419 Highway 59 in Seminole, Oklahoma. All right, and then also if you're looking for a job, feel free to check out the careers tab on the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma webpage. Again, that's 405. That's www.sno-nsn.gov to check out all the openings in like agriculture, food sovereignty, the Community Opioid Prevention and Empowerment Program, Executive Office, Head Start, Historic Preservation, IT, Maintenance, and Older American Program, and Transit. But then other than that, Delaney, what you got?
I have a couple birthdays here. We start off with Little Miss Seminole Nation, Taya Jones, Shyla Marshall, Greg Miller, Amber Aitson, Steve Haichka Camp, Judy Davis, Jacob Wynn, Scott Robertson, April Harjo, Chinhichkanita Futski Fulido Wagachas.
And then, as a brief reminder, 97.7 KWSH is streaming live online. You can tune in to the hottest tracks, latest news, and the liveliest discussions from the communication and language departments right here from the comfort of your device, your mobile device, iPad, ThinkPad, any kind of water pad, Blackberry, Motorola flip phone, anything like that. Don't let distance or time constraints hold you back from enjoying your favorite shows. Whether you're commuting, working out, or chilling at home, simply visit the website kwshradio.com and you can hear voices like Delaney and myself right there every Tuesday at 11 a.m. on KWSH 97.7 FM, legendary 1260 a.m. I'm Jeremy Fultz.
And I'm Delaney Pinnock.
Mado and Gija.
Gijas.